Peace, love, and light. It is day 3 of 11 days of yoga. I've really been enjoying these last couple of days of a series, but we're doing 11 days of yoga every single day up until Saturday, May 23rd. That's when I'll be launching my podcast, Lessons from the Mat. And it's going to be if you're new to 11 days of yoga, it's going to happen every single day right here, probably at about 4:30. That's what we've been doing, and it's been working out so far. And then afterwards, I will post the videos up on IGTV Live. So if you want to access them afterwards, you're more than welcome to. And of course, they'll be up here for the next 24 hours as well. And the reason I started this is because bad yoga is going around, y'all, and I'm very passionate about yoga because yoga is a way to master yourself. It is a system of mind, body, and soul. And when people get discouraged from doing yoga, you're really just getting discouraged from mastering yourself, and we can't have that. So what we're gonna do is unlearn some bad thoughts about bad yoga, and specifically today, we're gonna unlearn any notions that you have about poses, that like yoga is about, as we have now started to call it, the pretzel shapes. Yoga is not about that. So we're gonna unlearn some bad thoughts about that being what yoga is, and we're actually going to explore the body today. We are gonna do a gentle yoga sequence sitting on our mats. We're not gonna get up to standing today, that'll be tomorrow, because I really want you to just feel out your body, really go over some basic things and just explore. So day 1 was what is yoga? It was just an introduction to yoga, and we talked about how yoga is a Sanskrit word that directly translates to yoke, but the meaning really means union. So like I just said, it's a union of mind, body, and soul. So it's all supposed to be about self-mastery. Yesterday, day 2 was on breathing. We did yogi rhythmic breathing, which is taught in Science of Breath by Yogi Ramacharaka. We also learned breath of fire, and we learned oscillated nostril breathing. When we are doing physical yoga, it really is an exploration of the body. When you are going from pose to pose, the breathing that you're doing, the movements that you do, it's really a process and an exploration of, yes, like an exploration of your body, but like your muscles and how everything feels. So I'm gonna demonstrate gentle movements today. Like I said, we're gonna do some neck rolls, just some gentle shoulder rolls, and then we'll go into child's pose and work our way through just a bit of a ground sequence so you can see what it looks like, and then we're gonna try it together. So we're gonna take our head to one side, allow gravity to pull down. This will create a stretch in the opposite side of the neck. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Head comes back up to center. Switch to the other side. Let gravity pull you down. Deep breath in and exhale. Head back to center. You're gonna drop your chin to your chest, and we're gonna do some neck rolls. Either side you like to start with is fine. Chin down, deep breath in, and exhale as you come around. Do that one more time, go in the same direction, deep breath in. And then switch directions. Gravity is pulling down your neck very gently and slowly. One more time. Around, chin to chest, and head back up to neutral. I'm going to take one arm and lean over to your side and let that elbow be your stability. Take the opposite arm and reach over your head. Make sure there's a straight line from the top of your head to your tailbone, And you're just feeling out a stretch in this side. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And we're gonna inhale up and do the same thing on the other side. Very gentle motions, very gentle movements. Deep breath in and out, feeling the stretch in the side of your body. Very gentle, natural stretch. Inhale to come up and exhale your arms down. We're gonna go straight into cat-cow, which looks like this. Your hands are gonna be directly in front of your knees and you're gonna have a flat back. Your hands are spread wide too, nice wide palms down. Your feet can be flat on the mat or curled under, whichever is comfortable to you. And you're gonna drop your belly and allow your head and your tailbone to come up. Think about shining your heart forward. And then from here, it's like there's a string attached to your navel that's trying to pull you up to the ceiling for cow. So on your own breath and your own time, just do a couple of cat-cows. Feel your back, feel the stretch, if there's any tension there. You're just exploring your body through the art of yoga. From here we come back to neutral spine, and we're gonna sit down into what we call child's pose. And you sit straight back onto your feet. Reach your hands out in front of you and allow your head to hang heavy to the mat. You're welcome to move your head left to right here, massage out the third eye. Reach your fingertips forward even more for a deeper stretch. And take a deep inhale in. Feel that stretch in the back and exhale. One more time, deep inhale in and exhale. From here, we're gonna come up to what would be called Sphinx in Kemetic yoga. Your heart shines forward. And to go into chaturanga, or not chaturanga, we're just gonna go into cobra. Your hands are going to come out. This does take a little bit of mobility, and you're going to pull yourself forward until your body is completely flat on the floor and both of your hands are right by your chest. You want to tuck your elbows in. Sorry guys, I'm off screen. Tuck your elbows in, and you're just gonna gently think about pulling your chest off the floor. Just gently. This would be a great exercise for your lower back. And we're gonna release. And we're gonna come right back up to all fours, like we did a moment ago. And come back to a seated position. Those are just gentle movements that you can do every single morning to start to feel out your body. Like I may have said before, there's tons of amazing yogis on Instagram, on the online space. You can find great full yoga sessions. The point of my 11 days of yoga is to just unlearn some bad techniques, unlearn some really crappy things that we've picked up from what we think yoga is, in order for you to be a little bit more confident or open and accepting to the practice if you've never done it before. And then also to share some lessons over why yoga has been beneficial to me in the last 10 years. So I'm going to do that yoga sequence one more time through so you can see it, and feel free to follow along. Usually I do this at 4:30, so that shadow is really starting to creep up. So you can follow along with me. Head over to the left, deep breath in. Exhale, switch sides. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your chin. Small circle starting to the left. Let's just do one. And then one circle around to the right. And then head back up to center. Take your left arm, drop it down to the ground. Inhale, big stretch over. Really fill up your lungs. Exhale to stretch. Inhale to come back up. And exhale. Just very gentle movements. We're not forcing. We're not trying to work on our flexibility. We're just feeling out our bodies, feeling out the stretch. Inhale to come up. And exhale. From here, we're going to go straight to cat-cow, which I'm turning sideways just for your sake. Hands directly in front of the knees. I'm going to drop the belly, shine the heart forward, and exhale, navel to spine. Inhale, just feeling out the back, exploring the back. Exhale, come to neutral spine. We're going to come down to child's pose. Reach the arms out, big stretch, big inhale. Really get air into the back body, and exhale, forehead comes to the floor. We're going to inhale, come up to Sphinx. And then we're going to crawl it out to baby cobra. I'm going to stay back a little bit so you all can see. Baby cobra, just have my hands next to my chest and come up ever so gently. And then I'm going to drop that and then push back to all fours once again. Now I can stay here for another cat-cow, or I can just come through back to seated or back to cross legs. So I'm going to get closer to you because that's the end of our gentle movements. Once again, this is not, or my 11 days of yoga is not for like learning hardcore yoga and the poses. We are unlearning bad techniques and bad thoughts so you can actually take up this practice and lead yourself to self-mastery. I'm going to leave you with a lesson from the mat. And if you're just now joining, Lesson from the Mat is my podcast that I will be launching on May 23rd. You may be wondering, how does a yoga mat give/tell you lessons? In doing Kemetic yoga, it's largely based on geometric progression. You start at one posture, move on to the next, very slow, methodical sequences that it's built upon. The postures are balanced, growing on one another. At first, when learning the sequences, the mind is very occupied with learning new skill. But as the progressions become second nature, you are able to shift attention from getting it right to the art of the practice itself. Through the quality of your practice, how easily you flow, the length or vitality of each breath, the tightness of your limbs, etc., one will start to notice where spaces of the body, mind, and soul need more space and love. Depending on the Kemetic yoga sequence being practiced, old memories garner intense emotions may come up. New intentions such as play, listen, breathe, be present may surface. And of course, the physical qualities of your practice may tell you what parts of your body need more care, flexibility, and strength. And so, like I said, you can find the episode on my podcast. I do have episodes from day 1, day 2, and day 3. I think it's remember to play, remember to listen, and now setting intentions on the mat. And we have more episodes to come. March 23rd will be the launch. Tomorrow is day 5, which is, I think tomorrow is Vinyasa flow. Yeah, tomorrow is our first flow. So like we just did today with the gentle movements, really just wanted you to kind of feel out your body, not do too much crazy stuff. Tomorrow, we're gonna get into a sequence that you can actually take with you, and we're gonna build on that sequence. Basically, everything we do for the next 11 days is gonna be Vinyasa flow. But having a core of a Vinyasa flow can carry you so far, as you will see over the next 8 days. Thank you guys for tuning in. This will be available on my IGTV, and I may eventually post it to YouTube. I don't know. Anyway, love and light. See you tomorrow.
Learn yourself, master yourself, become your best self. Love.